Imagine a world where the skies are a little less vibrant, where the once brilliant hues of dawn and dusk are muted and the air feels a bit emptier. The forests, once alive with the symphony of chirping birds and rustling leaves, are now a little quieter, their silence echoing the absence of countless species. Picture a time when the very air hummed with the beating wings of millions upon millions of birds, their collective presence a testament to the richness of life on Earth. Their flocks were so vast they blotted out the sun, creating a spectacle that was both awe-inspiring and humbling. This was a world where creatures like the dodo, the passenger pigeon, and the Tasmanian tiger roamed free, each contributing to the delicate balance of their ecosystems. These animals were not just inhabitants of their environments, they were integral parts of the intricate web of life, each playing a vital role in maintaining the health and diversity of their habitats. Today, these animals exist only in museums, their physical forms reduced to bones and feathers, preserved behind glass as relics of a bygone era. Their remains serve as a stark reminder of a time when our planet pulsed with a greater diversity of life, a time when the natural world was more vibrant and full of wonder. The stories of these extinct animals are not mere tales of loss. They are cautionary reminders of the power and responsibility humanity holds in the face of a rapidly changing world. As we continue to alter the environment through our actions, we must remember the lessons these creatures have left behind. Their extinction is a testament to the impact of human activity on the natural world. They urge us to learn from the past and to take action to protect the fragile future of life on Earth. Conservation efforts are more critical than ever, as we strive to preserve the remaining species and their habitats. The absence of these animals is a void, a missing thread in the tapestry of life that leaves the fabric of our natural world incomplete. This silence demands our attention, urging us to reflect on the consequences of our choices and to consider the legacy we wish to leave for future generations. The dodo, a flightless bird once endemic to the island of Mauritius, has become a symbol of extinction. This bird, which could not fly, roamed the lush forests and sandy beaches of Mauritius, living a life of relative peace and abundance. Its story is a poignant reminder of the delicate balance of nature and the unforeseen consequences of human intervention. Its very name has become synonymous with stupidity and obsolescence, a tragic irony considering the circumstances of its demise. The dodo was not foolish, rather, it was a product of its environment, perfectly suited to a world without predators. The term "dead as a dodo" reflects more on human misunderstanding than on the bird itself. This gentle giant, standing about a metre tall with a plump body and a distinctly curved beak, was perfectly adapted to its island home. Its large hooked beak was ideal for foraging fruits, nuts and seeds. The dodo's robust legs allowed it to navigate the dense underbrush of the island's forests with ease. With no natural predators, the dodo evolved without the instinctual fear of other creatures. This lack of fear was not a sign of naivete, but rather an indication of the bird's evolutionary success in a predator-free environment. The dodo's trusting nature was a testament to the harmony it once enjoyed in its isolated paradise. This lack of fear, coupled with the arrival of humans and their introduced species, proved to be its downfall. When Portuguese sailors first arrived on Mauritius in the early 16th century, they found a bird that was easy to catch and provided a convenient source of fresh meat. The dodo's trusting nature made it an easy target for hungry sailors. Sailors in the 16th century brought with them rats, pigs, and monkeys, which ravaged dodo nests and competed for their food sources. These invasive species, along with the destruction of the dodo's habitat, created an environment in which the dodo could not survive. The rats ate the dodo's eggs, the pigs uprooted their food sources, and the monkeys competed for the same fruits and nuts. The dodos, unaccustomed to such threats, were easy prey. Their inability to fly and their lack of fear made them vulnerable to the new predators. The once abundant dodo population began to dwindle rapidly as their nests were destroyed and their food sources depleted. Within a century of human arrival, the dodo was gone, a victim of its own evolutionary success in a rapidly changing world. The extinction of the dodo serves as a stark reminder of the impact humans can have on the environment. It is a cautionary tale of how quickly a species can be wiped out when its habitat is disrupted and new threats are introduced. The dodo story is not just one of loss, but also a call to action to protect the delicate balance of our ecosystems and to learn from the past to ensure a more sustainable future for all species. Imagine a sky so thick with birds that their flocks darkened the sun for days on end. The sheer number of birds was so overwhelming that it seemed as if the heavens themselves were alive, pulsating with the rhythm of countless wings beating in unison. This was not a rare occurrence, but a regular spectacle that left onlookers in awe and wonder. This was the reality of the passenger pigeon, once the most abundant bird in North America. These birds were so numerous that they were often described as a living river of feathers flowing across the sky. Their presence was a constant reminder of the richness and diversity of the continent's wildlife. Their numbers were so vast that their migrations were a spectacle of nature, a testament to the incredible bounty of the continent. People would travel great distances just to witness the awe-inspiring sight of these birds moving in perfect harmony, creating patterns in the sky that seemed almost otherworldly. These pigeons, with their slender bodies and long pointed wings, were masters of the sky. They could travel hundreds of miles in a single day, navigating with an instinctual precision that remains a mystery to this day. Their agility and speed made them a marvel of avian evolution. They roamed the eastern forests in search of acorns and other nuts, their droppings fertilizing the soil and shaping the very ecosystems they inhabited. The passenger pigeons played a crucial role in maintaining the health of these forests, their presence ensuring a balance that allowed countless other species to thrive. However, their abundance proved to be their undoing. The very trait that made them a symbol of nature's bounty also made them an easy target for exploitation. In the 19th century, commercial hunting, driven by an insatiable demand for cheap meat, decimated their populations. Hunters would use nets and guns to capture and kill thousands of birds in a single day, their methods becoming increasingly efficient and ruthless. Millions were slaughtered annually, their bodies shipped to cities in an unending stream of feathered cargo. The markets were flooded with passenger pigeon meat, sold at prices so low that it became a staple for the poor. The relentless hunting showed no signs of slowing down, even as the birds' numbers began to dwindle. Habitat loss further compounded their plight, as vast swaths of forest were cleared for agriculture and development. The passenger pigeons lost not only their food sources, but also their nesting sites, making it increasingly difficult for them to reproduce and sustain their populations. By the late 1800s, the once unimaginable had occurred. The passenger pigeon, which had numbered in the billions just decades earlier, was on the brink. The skies that had once been filled with their presence were now eerily empty, a silent testament to the consequences of unchecked exploitation. The last known individual, Martha, died in captivity in 1914, marking the extinction of a species that had once defined the American wilderness. Her death was a somber reminder of the fragility of life and the impact humans can have on the natural world. The story of the passenger pigeon serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to reflect on our relationship with nature and the responsibility we bear to protect it for future generations. The Tasmanian tiger, also known as the thylacine, was a unique and enigmatic creature. This striped carnivorous marsupial was the apex predator of Tasmania. Misunderstood and feared, it was falsely accused of preying on livestock. A government bounty led to its rapid decline. The last known Tasmanian tiger died in captivity in 1936.